things. How do you find the equity the home has in the ARV and offer price? Great question, Leslie. So let's break this down. So how do I find equity on a home? How do I find the ARV? And how do I find the offer price? This is great. So the equity, remember, equity is just like a simple formula. It's really not that complicated. So equity, for example, let's say I own a property that is worth $200,000. Now, that is what it's worth right now. And I owe $100,000 on a mortgage or loan on the property. That means I'll have $100,000 in equity. I minus off the $200,000 value minus the $100,000 mortgage, or what the debt is owned on it, if I have a lien on it, things like that, is equal to the equity. So if I sold the house today, how much money would I be walking away with? So that's probably what you would find when you do equity. Remember, if you're paying commissions, fees, closing costs, it's a little more different, but we're doing rough numbers here. But so that's what equity is. The ARV is the after repair value. So let's say it's worth $200,000 today, and our offer price, so let's bring it back low. So let's say the property right now is worth $200,000. So how do I get to that number? For example, let's say the property's after repair value is $300,000 and we offer them $150,000. Or, we can do a lot of general math here, but let's break it down. Let's do a clean slate for you, Leslie, here. So $100,000 is what are really the value of it. So let's say it needs about 50,000 repairs. So the ARV is about 150,000. 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms in this county are selling with this square footage, with this year built, with everything, is selling for about $150,000. We figure out that the property needs about $50,000 worth of work. We got to figure out what the repair cost is going to be on that. So let's say we know the flooring needs this amount of work, the roof's 15 grand. We add up all the stuff the property needs, and it ends up being $50,000. So $150,000 ARV. Remember, we're finding ARV by looking at comparable properties in the area. What is a comparable property? What are other 3-bedroom, 2 bathrooms with the same square footage, the same more or less style are selling for? So if this one sold a couple months ago for this price and this one sold for this price, and we can put averages on the square footage of the property. We really want to do the acreage on the lot, make sure it's in the same subdivision. I can't get into an hour rant on this, but really that's how we find the after repair value, the ARV. Now we did 150,000 as ARV. It needs $50,000 in repairs. Figure out what the repair cost is. 150 minus 100,000 is $50,000. Now, $150,000 minus that 50,000 is $100,000. So now we have $100,000. That's really what the property is worth. So equity-wise, that's the value of the house. Now, obviously, we're not going to offer them the value of the house. A cash buyer is also going to want an extra discount on top of that. They're not here to buy properties at market value, or they would just be buying properties on the multiple listing service or the MLS. So take it from the top here. At $100,000, what the owner is the actual, that's what the owner's value is. So our cash buyer is probably going to pay around 10% or 15% off the market value. That's their percentage they're okay with. So $100,000 multiplied by 15% minus. So 85% of 100 is 85,000. So we figure out from there, $85,000 is what our actual cash buyer is willing to pay it for. Now we got to give an offer. And here's the fun part. We get to figure out how much we want to make on that wholesaling real estate deal. Do I want to go and make $5,000 on this? Do I want to make $20,000 on it? It's truly up to you how much money you're going to make on it. So for example, I'll offer them $60,000. I know if they accept that offer, I make $25,000 on there. It's amazing. How do you go wrong with that? So if my offer is 60, I know cash buyers willing to pay 25 with the numbers I did there. We know I make 25. Let's say they come back to me and say, Zach, 70,000 is the most, is the least I'm going to take. Okay, let's do 70. Write a contract for 70. Find a cash buyer, 15,000, just made 15K. So you'll know exactly how much money you're making right before you sign it. So it's actually really cool. So that's how I do it. Hopefully that answered your question. That's how I come up with my offers and how I know the repair costs. That's how I know my offer and the ARV and the equity. Appreciate it, Leslie. I hope you have a good one. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Consider liking this video. It helps the YouTube algorithm so my videos can get shown to more people, so I can help my mission on this channel to help you make over $100,000 in real estate wholesaling absolutely for free. If you're getting any value out of this whole channel or from the clip today, please consider subscribing to the channel. It means so much to me. Have a blessed day.